Well, y'all, this is your boy Shiver Speaks. Right now, I want to talk to you guys about Lethal Weapon Season 3, Episode 2, Need to Know. And I need to know what the fuck is going on with Wesley Cole, huh? What's going on with you, Wesley? Come on, bro. What's going on with you? I'm playing, man. I know what's going on with him. And I understand why. You know, he's been highly trained as an ex-CIA operative. He is highly trained to have a highly advanced defense mechanism and to not let people in, not letting a single soul know not what they're thinking, how they're feeling, or knowing any information. So he definitely remembers that. He keeps that, on his sleeve at all times. And so with that being said, I really feel like that's why Wesley Cole has such a deep and hard exterior. So then that way, because he's trained that way. And we learned throughout this episode, we delicately unpackage the character that is Wesley Cole in terms of, you know, what that trauma is. Well, obviously we know why, but it took a little while for the characters to figure out, okay, what the hell is wrong with you? So I was really happy to see that he was able to open up to Trish at the very end of the episode, because the way that first impression wasn't that good. I mean, he saw his own partner's wife naked. I mean, mind you, even Riggs butted in a little bit, but we never saw Trish naked not that I recall. So throughout this episode, we saw the development of Roger and Cole's relationship. And it was actually pretty cool. It was very similar to Riggs. Obviously that's why Roger was like, you know what, Doc, why don't you try to analyze him, assess him a little bit? She's like, okay, I could, but that would take 6 months because the guy he has a highly trained defense mechanism, and even if it would take 6 months to crack the surface, and he honestly thought that I was hitting on him, and that was the funny part about it because I remember it was actually kind of cool that Cole actually did that because again, he wants to make things work with his ex-wife. He wants to be a full-fledged family man with his daughter as well. That's his daughter Maya, and for his wife to move on, from the way that she says it, her friend's been in her life for a long time, as long as Cole has been out doing his thing, and that's gotta hurt a man to death. Even he said, "Ouch." I would do the same damn thing. Like, oh shit, she's moved on that for this long. Because obviously the guy, he did look a little suspicious. I mean, looked like he was hopping the gate, trying to get in the house. He's saying, "Look, I forgot the key." He said, "Yeah, I live here," and Roger, he was trying to move on. He said, and even Roger, even his wife Trish cautioned, "Look, baby, you can't go 0 to 60 real quick. Everyone else is still grieving. Everyone hasn't made it out of the woods yet. And so that's why we still see towards the episode, Trish asks him, like, I didn't know everything about you. And that's when Cole spills the beans. He's like, look, a kid died. A kid was killed on my watch. And he never really forgave himself, right? So he carries that with him. Even in the beginning of the episode, we saw the flashback of when the kid was killed. And we even see Cole sleeping on the floor, even though he has a bed right next to him. Mind you, and throughout the case, the case that they're working, a guy was framed, an ex-gang member was framed for a murder he didn't commit. Come to find out, there were these two rogue FBI agents who were just trying to keep their drug money safe and hidden. And one of the, I guess you could say, shot callers of the former gang member, after Wesley tortured them a little bit and told him, look, you gotta go to this guy. He's the one who knows it all. Come to find out, Roger and Cole find this guy in the damn window, up in the damn wall, with something in his mouth and an empty bag, which is where one of the corrupt FBI agents, they're both partners, by the way, and the other partner actually accused the other one of stealing the money, said money, which is $2 million, and so that actually ensued argument between the two, which is exactly what Wesley Cole needed and wanted to do in order to get himself safe and escape. Because mind you, Wesley Cole was beginning to be interrogated and tortured by the FBI. Because remember, they both kind of surrendered after their a possible standoff at that house where they had to find out where the money was. And so that was actually pretty clever on Cole's part. I would have done the same thing. And then because remember that Roger and Cole were in a damn freezing to death, and Cole already had assessed and analyzed exactly what was going to happen. He said, look, they're going to take me and torture me to get some evidence and information out of me. I'll be able to take it. Because they were actually going to take Roger and do it. It's very similar to what Riggs did, I believe, I'll say, season 1, last episode when they were being tortured. So it was actually pretty cool. I actually liked this episode, man. I really enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys like your season so far? Do you think it's unpackaging very well without Clayton Crawford? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I know, guys, it's still a really hard wound to underestimate, but I still enjoy the season. I'm still enjoying the show and the season so far. Even though, yeah, I would definitely would like to see Cole and Riggs and Clayton Crawford's character Riggs interact with each other. And like I said before, I still wish they would have introduced Cole a little bit, in the last season, so then that way when Riggs, got cut off, you would have been familiar with Cole enough. But I understand why they did what they did. So, but this anyway, I like the episode so far. I'll give this a 6.5, 7 out of 10. But this has been your boy Trevor Speech. If you guys like this video, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you guys have any requests that you guys want me to do in terms of videos, let me know in the comment section below, or feel free to probably message me in the backside of my YouTube page. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, so that way you guys can stay notified about the videos I upload. This has been your boy Trevor Speaks, man. God bless.